If we draw just a frame of reference, so there's x, there's y. So over here was our, sorry, I forgot to take your name. So what was your name? Sorry? Alan. Sorry? Dylan. Right. Like so. Okay, for the sake of time, for now, Dylan is, look, I'm deaf. So Dylan and myself started out at the same point. We had Lowazi. How do I say Lowazi? Where are you? LW. I. Lowazi. Okay, well, we'll stick with this spelling for now. And we had Fira over there. This was at t equals 0 seconds. Then I timed it, so I said now and now. And so 2 seconds later, what we had, if that's y, that's x. So I remained stationary. So I was right over there. The person that I now call Dylan had moved so much to my right. So Dylan ended up there. Owazi ended up somewhere over there. And Fida ended up somewhere over there. Right, so this was then at t is equals to 2 seconds. So from my point of view, Luwazi changed his position. This was 1 carpet square away from me, and he ended up 6 carpet squares away from me. So Luwazi's change in position was 6 minus 1. So it was 5 units to my right. So if I were to calculate his velocity, assuming he moved at his average velocity would be delta r divided by 2 seconds. So it's 5 units, which we take as squares on the carpet, divided by 2 seconds. So it's 2.5 carpet squares per second to my right. So that's what I say Luwazi's velocity is from my point of view. But if we look at Dylan's point of view, so when he started out, Luwazi was 1 unit away from him. If I were to look at Dylan's position after 2 seconds, he was 2 units away from me, which means that Luwazi was 4 units away from Dylan after 2 seconds. So from Dylan's point of view, Luwazi's initial position is 1 unit to the right, 1 carpet square to the right. And his final position is 4 units to the right. This is now, Dylan maintains that his point of view, where he is at any given time, is his point of reference. So he's going to look at everything, assuming he is literally the center of the universe, everything happens relative to him. So for Dylan, it looks as if Luwazi had a speed of 4 minus 1 units to the right, divided by 2 seconds. So it's 3 divided by 2, so it's 1.5 units, carpet squares per second to the right. So it means depending on what you're doing or depending on your point of view, you and someone else are not going to agree about things like velocities. So what we say is velocity is a relative quantity. It depends on how you are moving relative to other things. So velocity is not absolute.